Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Ebony. I'm a human design reader expert and coach. And today we are talking about why your social media efforts might not be giving you the results that you want in your business. But before we jump in, if you want this information in an easy to read PDF so you don't have to keep coming to this video, I will go ahead and link a free PDF download in the description box below. You can check that out. Also, if you are interested in revamping your business, aligning your business to your human design, or starting a business from scratch, the doors to my Simple Business Academy are officially open. This is my premier group coaching program where I take you through exactly how to start and create a solid foundation for your business so that you can have a business that is simple and successful and sustainable and aligned to your human design. So if you're interested in that, I will link all of the information down below in the description box. Now, when I see my clients having trouble with social media, it's usually one or more of a few things. Either it's content creation, it's messaging, or it's consistency. Okay, so let's talk about content creation first. Content creation is as easy or as difficult as you make it, right? And it gets exponentially more difficult when you try and create content the way that everyone else is doing it. Okay, there's a lot of different ways to create content. There's a lot of different platforms to create content on. Not every single content creation technique and not every single platform is going to be right for everyone. Okay, so when it comes to struggling to create content, it's either you don't understand how you're truly meant to speak, you don't understand the content that you are actually designed to make, or you're trying to copy everyone else, which again, we've talked about this in other videos. If you are a projector trying to copy a generator's content creation strategy, it probably isn't going to work the same way, because the rate at which generators and manifesting generators are able to pump out content might not be the same way that you are able to pump out content, right? Or even if we're not talking about the frequency, just talking about the meat and potatoes of your content. What are you talking about, right? So many people think that they have to create content that solves a problem in order to make sales. That's not necessarily true. There are plenty of people who make all different types of content who have successful businesses. They're not just making problem-solving content. Me, as a line 5, I love problem-solving content. Why? Because that's what my 5 line loves to do. It loves to take problems and give a universal solution to the problem. But the same probably won't be true for someone who has a 2 line, or someone who has a 1 line, or someone who has a 6 line. There are different types of content that each design is wired to thrive in. So when you understand your design, when you understand your communication type, you can start to tailor the content that you make and the way you create that content so that it's easier for you to actually make it, which will make it easier for people to find you, which will make it easier for you to convert them into paying clients. Okay? And then we have messaging. Messaging was my biggest struggle for the longest time. Because as a manifesting generator, there's so many things that I want to do. There's so many things that I want to help people with. And boiling all that down into one singular message was really difficult for me. And I find that it's really difficult for a lot of people. And I talked about this a little bit in which one was it? I think it was the niche video where I was like, not every energy type needs to have a set niche. Right? And I'm going to say this, not every person, depending on what your design is, you probably won't just have one message, right? You might have a lot of different messages that are under an umbrella, which we talked about in the niche video. So if you are a design, let's say you're a manifestor with an open head center, your messaging probably isn't going to be as set in stone as a generator with a defined head center. So understanding the message that you're trying to get out to your audience And understanding how your messaging is affected by your design is going to help you in content creation, because it's going to show you, hey, depending on, what's going on around me, my messaging could shift from day to day. So how do I create content in a way that allows me to show up somewhat consistently and talk about one thing enough so that the people who find me can resonate with that content and want to work with me, because there is a way to do it. And when you align that to your human design, it becomes so much easier. Okay. And then what was the last thing I said? I remember consistency. Now, quiet as it's kept, there is no one way to be consistent. Okay. Posting every single day, that is consistency. Posting once a week, that is consistency. Posting once a month, that is still consistency. There is no one way to be consistent. However, there is a way to be consistent depending on your energy type. For me, as a manifesting generator, I have uploaded, I think, what is this, my 10th video in a row? No, maybe it's like my 7th or 8th. I've uploaded a lot of content over the last week. 1 video a day, to be very specific. And I am thriving. Like, I have videos lined up after this one. My content creation game is off the charts and has been for the last week because of the process that I have implemented, in the last few weeks or so. And it works for me. But that's because it is tailored to my human design. It is tailored to the way that, number one, I love and am designed to make content. Number 2, I got to choose what I wanted consistency to look like for me, and it's easy for me to stick to. And I know all of this. I have a deep understanding of all of this because I have a deep understanding of my design. My design as a manifesting generator, my design as a left-facing person, my design as an undefined root center person, my design as a person who has a defined throat center. I have taken all of this into consideration when implementing this content creation process, which allows me to have solid messaging, allows me to be consistent, and allows me to create content that I actually enjoy creating. It doesn't feel like I'm tearing a piece of my soul out of my body. Okay? That is what happens when you align your business, all parts of your business, to your human design. It becomes simple. And it becomes much easier to implement because you're not going against the grain of who you naturally are and how your energy naturally wants to move. So I hope that made sense, because I feel like I started talking really fast. But again, if you are interested in getting all of this information in a free PDF, I will have all of that linked down below in the description. Also, if you are interested in Simple Business Academy, I will also leave that link down in the description box. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you in the next video.